So when did you get started on your whole camera journey?
See, I started a long time ago. Like, I'm still young, but I started in the church, like age 10.
Okay.
Broadcasting live, and the guy who had like his production theme inside the church had his company outside, do stuff outside the church, and was like, take this serious. There's wanting to be made outside of the church walls.
Are we live?
We live?
Are we live?
Live.
So.
What's good, yo? What's good? We back, man. I Talk Grace, your boy Mr. Williams in the building. Got my girl.
Goddess Shayna, what's good,
And we got Robert Major up in the building with us.
Yes, sir.
What's
Yes,
good,
sir.
bro?
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
for coming through, man.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Just got up with him last night at the Pharaoh Charles? No. The Pharaoh Charles Project.
The Pharaoh Charles Project.
Fashion
yes, sir.
show. Yeah.
Chop it up a little bit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was doing my thing. You know, it was kind of a little unexpected because I wasn't expected to actually be in the show. But she hit me up on some like last minute. It was like, yo, you could, you know what I'm saying, definitely be involved. And I was like, you know, that's love. So after I was finished, I was like, you know, let me go mingle in the crowd. And I stumbled upon this. Well, I was actually being nosy. He was
Sounds familiar.
He was scrolling in his phone, and I was like, I happened to see my lineup. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, bro, my bad. I don't mean to be nosy, but I was in your phone. Can you like send me that? He was like, oh yeah, I can airdrop it to you. I ain't know airdrop was. You know, still kind of.
Wow.
I'm still kind of new to the iPhone shit. I don't like how they doing it with the whole like you gotta buy their shit. Like I got some earbuds from Metro, and like that shit ain't really connecting. Like so, like I gotta buy the real AirPods. Like
right, gotcha.
that's just like $125.
It went down because it was like $185, $200 for them.
$200?
Yeah.
Hell nah.
But they work though. It's convenient because of the cords and stuff. It's easier.
I don't know. I feel like they're gonna kind of like pick up or take some cells out of my brain or some shit like that.
I mean,
like,
they doing that regardless. Like, come on, what the radiation from the phones,
Right.
it's
You
everything.
put the
So,
phone to your right. Like, so you put the phone to your ear.
Yeah.
Correct.
Radiation from that. So
No, you're right.
Yeah, so regardless, we're
frying
dying.
your brain anyway.
We're dying regardless. So
Frying your brain anyway.
let's be clear.
No matter how you put it.
We
Yes.
die. It ain't
Yes.
safe. It ain't safe.
Nothing from the foods, from the technology, just from everything. We're losing.
Right.
Yo, didn't you say something about some update was going on with the phone or some shit like that?
Facts, like with the new iOS 19 or 14.
iOS 14.1.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like they're actually, if you look on your phone on the top, you'll see like a little like different colored dots. So you'll have orange dots.
For real?
Yeah,
Green
you'll have
dots.
green dots, orange dots. They're actually recording the mics and stuff when we're using different apps.
Holy shit.
It's called like an indicator, actually.
Holy shit, really?
You're already tracking
Yes,
us. How
sir,
much more do y'all need from us?
Man,
like,
I
y'all
got my girl
track us.
tracking me and now y'all tracking me.
Yes,
Shit.
like what more do y'all want? Every time you go into these apps, can we use your location? Like,
Shit, right.
I ain't
know
got
where
that
we
yet
at.
on mine yet.
oh well, lucky you.
I ain't do the update.
Don't update.
Don't
Yeah, 'cause they just
update.
updated the Instagram shit. Like they turned like the notifications from
Sideways
the bottom
and
to
all
the
that.
top. Like, yo,
Right.
eat the
now-
shit.
Trying
The
to
way it
reprogram us again.
Yeah.
Right.
And like they censoring posts. Like I created a new T, you know what I'm saying? Boys vote in the hood. I couldn't even get a promo on that.
Correct.
I'm like, but I'm about voting.
Yeah. That's crazy.
They have their own promotions for voting, so
Yeah.
But I'm paying. It's not even like
They
you
say
know,
it ain't worth the money to
push
get
their
the truth
agenda.
out.
Right. They gotta push their agenda forward, not yours.
Yo, it's been crazy this year with the voting.
Yes.
They texting your phone.
Right.
Calling.
More than a scam, not more than a scam likely.
Yeah.
Right.
Facts.
First it was scam likely.
Scam
then now
likely. Now it's did you register to vote? It's not too
Yeah.
late.
Damn.
they coming to your crib.
Knocking on
It's
your
now
doors.
they got the. Do you know anybody with a felony? We pay what you call it? Right.
Yeah.
Right. You
I
have
heard
somebody
that
with a felony
commercial.
will pay whatever they owe so they can vote.
So they can vote?
Right, so they
Really?
can
Hold on,
vote.
what? Say that again?
Yeah, you know anybody that had a felony or like had something they owe to the government had to be paid off.
So they're paying
They'll-
restitution?
they'll pay so you can be able to vote.
Oh wow.
Were they
Just so
partying?
you could just
yeah,
so
they
you
would
could vote?
sending text messages like I'm like, yo, like I
What
ain't-
party
I
was
ain't
doing
never
that though?
been-
Was it Democrats or the Republican?
I wouldn't. I just saw the text message. I ain't reply to it. Like,
They want that
Well, you're
win
not
no
a
matter
felon,
what.
no, of
Oh,
course
okay,
not.
sorry.
They want that win no matter
Good
what.
boy. No. But
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like when I went to go vote, they was out there like I felt like I was about to get jumped.
Of course.
Like everybody just coming at you like, yo, don't do this. I'm like, whoa, slow down. I don't even know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna just vote for you. You know what I'm saying? Just because you bum rushing me. Like, yo, don't listen to him. Like it's like a gang.
Yeah.
I don't understand. You know what I'm saying?
So I've never been harassed like this for voting. I'm like, that's how you know the elections are serious. Like the amount of harassment, right? It's like this is a real serious election because before he went in, they weren't doing this. Before Trump, like they were not doing this. The election was that serious. That important.
Facts. No, something is definitely fishy going on here now. We don't even know who our president. Who's our president?
At the moment, Trump right now. I mean, Biden the president elect. Like he won, but you don't.
Did he really win? Because I'm hearing allegedly.
Yeah.
You know, like there's some fraud. Yeah.
You know?
There's some fraud going on in the Democratic Party. Allegedly. I don't know. I'm not saying for sure. But.
Correct. Yeah. I heard the same thing too. I heard something about like ballots being held and like being recounted.
Yeah,
and, like,
they switching shit up. Correct. You know what I'm saying? You hear anything about that?
Not really.
He just staying low key.
Nah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Didn't you just do like Future's party or some shit like that? You were showing me last night.
No, that wasn't this year. It was like last year.
That was last year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So when did you get started on your whole camera journey?
See, I started a long time ago. Like I'm still young, but I started in the church like age 10.
Okay.
Broadcasting live, and the guy who had like his production team inside the church had his company outside. He do stuff outside the church, and was like, take this serious. There's money to be made outside of the church walls. So I stepped up to the plate. I'm like, there's money to be made. Shoot, I'm trying to be there. I'm trying to go different locations. I'm trying to be everywhere and then put money in my pocket. I'm like, I'll do it in church for free. Okay. So why would I not want to go outside of church and make money?
Facts.
And it opened up doors for me to
everything free in church.
It should be.
They taking all our money.
So like, I did it outside of church. My first wedding, gave me a camera. Like, do your thing. I trust you.
Hold on, but were you working though?
What do you mean?
Like 9 to 5?
No, I was still in high school. Like,
oh wow.
Oh damn. How old are you?
I'm only 25.
25?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you're not that young, but still old enough.
So I started when I was 10 inside the church, and like my first wedding, I was like 13, 14 maybe. And
so it's been in you, like you had that spark to do that.
Like,
yeah,
I loved it. Like when my first wedding, like gave me the cameras. Like my only job was to do B-roll. It's like, don't worry about what everybody else doing. B-roll the whole wedding. I trust you. I believe in you. Do your thing. Like, and I did my thing. And the guy who we were assisting in the wedding, he like, yo, like this can't be his first time shooting. Like he got like dope B-roll stuff that makes the editing process easier for me.
Okay.
And after that, it just opened up different avenues of people wanting to shoot with me or asking, can I assist them and this, that, and the third. And been doing it ever since. Well, I was doing it on the weekend.
That's what's up,
on like part-time because I had a full-time job for healthcare or whatever.
Call center?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not call center. No.
Wait, nothing wrong with call centers. You know
what I'm saying? Warehouse mostly.
Okay.
Or whatever, right? So I was like warehouse job, like besides if it wasn't video, like that's all I know, like warehouse.
Okay.
So
okay.
Yeah, and then I recently quit. So
what made you build up the courage to actually do that though?
Okay, so I'm working for hospice at the point now, and I switched from being a driver to going to the warehouse. Warehouse, they have a set time. They're gonna come to work at 6:00, leave at 4:30.
Okay.
Driver, you come at whatever time they have you come in from 9 to 12, and you work 10-hour shift. But there's no guarantee that you're gonna get off in the exact time you're supposed to get off because the workload may be heavy in the area that you work in.
Okay.
So I switched from a driver to the warehouse, and drivers started quitting left, right, and center. It's like, oh well, we got Robert. It's like that ain't my position no more. I'm like, I took a pay cut because I didn't want to do it no more because again, I'm like, I can do more. Like I can actually go make more money, like shooting and stuff after I get off work. So I'm like, nah, I don't want to be a driver no more. Okay, they say whenever we need you, then okay, whenever we need you, go on the road to help out.
That. Yeah.
All right, no problem. I started doing it. Then they started taking advantage. It was like I'm waking up 5:00 to be here at 6, and then I'm going on the road to work. And I'm supposed to get off at 4:30. I'm not getting off until 8:30, 9:00. And then when I get back to the warehouse, it's 10 and I'm like, my whole day's gone. I'm like, I done been up since 5. And I'm like, y'all taking advantage of me. I'm like, I already took a pay cut. Oh, we're paying you overtime. I'm getting taxes taken out. I'm like,
exactly.
y'all say, oh, we pay. I'm like, taxes. Stop playing with me.
Taxes.
Right. I'm like, I told him like, nah, like hire people. I'm like, when they started quitting, I'm like, y'all need to start hiring people because y'all taking advantage of me. Like y'all basically telling me y'all don't give a crap about my time.
Correct.
Well,
it's a job. They don't give a damn
like,
about nobody time.
We're paying you. I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't.
You're
care
not paying
about
me.
that, so.
Are you really paying my worth?
Exactly.
You're paying me your.
I told him like, I already took a pay cut. I'm like, if y'all gonna use me to do both, give me back what I was making.
Correct.
Oh no, we can't do that because you decided. I'm like, so you see what I said? I decided to switch positions, so I decided to take the pay cut. But now when it's convenient for you guys, because I already know how to do the job. Oh, let's just send Robert instead of hiring someone. Let's use him until right. So I'm like, I told him like, listen. You keep doing it, I'm gonna quit. They didn't take me serious. I told them that for like a week.
And you just said,
came in one morning. Oh, Robert, we're gonna send you on the road. I'm like, no, you're not. They're like, yeah, we are. I took my badge off. I was like, here you go, I quit. They're like, you joking? I'm like, no, I'm serious. I'm gonna clear my locker out. I'm going home. They're like, all right, don't worry about this. Go inside. We won't. So I'm like, okay. They give me back my badge and everything. But they said, oh, just do your job. Don't worry about it. We'll call somebody in. They said, so-called, they couldn't find nobody to come in. Oh, Robert, nobody's coming in, so we need you to go on the road.
Yeah.
I'm like, then I quit. Y'all just gonna be out of a extra person. I'm like, I'm not doing it.
So right after you quit, did everything just start opening up in regards to the videography that you be doing?
I called my manager. I was like, yo, I just quit. I'm full time now. What's up? He was like, bro, you don't know how bad I needed you. He was like, I've been calling around. Looking for a second shooter. He's like, I couldn't tell you to not go to work. He said, because I know you have a full-time job. So he's like, whenever you're available, you shoot with me, no problem. He said, I couldn't just say, Robert, don't go to work and work with me.
Correct.
Yeah.
But he was shooting a music video too. I'm like, I quit that morning at like I said, I go in at 6. I quit that morning like at 9 o'clock. I called him. I was like, yo, I just quit. I'm full-time now. What's up? So he was like, bro, like you just came through from, you don't understand. He was like, go home, shower, meet me at my house. Shot a music video. I made $1,000. Like, literally,
shit.
that day, right? That
tax free?
Tax free. So I'm like, I'm loving this. I'm like, I should have did full time a long time ago.
Correct.
Yeah.
But he didn't want to tell me like quit your job. He's like,
No, yeah.
I'll let you do what you like. You make decisions your own. Like
You had to go at your
right
pace.
at my
you know what I'm
pace. Right.
saying?
He's like, there's money to be made. There's always money to be made. But it's like, I want to give you the choice to do what you want. I don't want you to stop to feel like you have to come full time with me. Like,
yeah,
we make money together and have fun together. But like, that's the life you want to live. It's like.
Correct.
Choose like, but again,
I think it's the fear that people just experience. You know what I'm saying in regards to like transitioning. I'm not gonna front because I'm in kind of the same position. You know what I'm saying? Like actually not knowing where your bread gonna come from, and like you have to be the one to work it. You know what I'm saying? Because the job does kind of paralyze you in thinking like a slave.
Right. If I quit this job, I ain't got no right. Because we're so used to like I say we're programmed.
401k I could pull from. You know?
We're programmed to.
Because you know you're gonna get that
right,
check
every 2 weeks or every week you're gonna get paid. So it's like
however you work, whether it's mediocre or not, I know I'm getting paid on Friday.
Right. So you're back in mind like you're secure. So it's like if I quit this, I gotta go find something or work twice. Right. So it's, you don't want to leave. But it was a leap of faith, you know. Also, I believe in God, so it's like
no, that's what's
like. After that, like I went home, was in the shower. I was like when I'm in the shower, that's like my time for me and God. Like crying, talking, everything. I'm like, God, I stepped out on faith, like to do this full time.
Yeah,
I'm believing in you to make ways. And like you ain't never let me down. I don't believe you'll let me go anywhere that I'm supposed to be, or whatever. I'm like, so I'm trusting and believing in you. I'm like. I'm taking the action to do this full time and still give you the honor and praise and make sure that you get your 10% of whatever whatever I make to make sure you continue to.
Hold on, so you be giving the 10%?
Of course, and I got to. I mean,
because what it sounded like to me is that you spoke things into existence and you just walked in that path. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I'm not knocking whatever you believe in. That's fine. I tell people all the time, like you can believe whatever the hell you want. You know what I'm saying? You can believe a dog is gonna take you to the promised land. You know what I'm saying? True, that don't mean it's actually gonna happen, but that's why it's a belief. You know what I'm saying? So like, you got a lot of people that believe in Trump. People came out for Trump. That's why I kind of feel like, you know, to kind of pivot it back. That's why I kind of feel like something is fishy because Trump won Ohio and Florida. So usually the candidate that wins those 2 states usually becomes the president.
Correct.
But Trump also told the people who was going for him, don't do the mail-in ballots. Vote the day of. Biden said, listen, you don't care about that. Vote early. Because remember, the pandemic was going on. You don't want to wait in long lines. You don't have to be standing on your feet all day long. You don't have to be around people. Social distancing. Send in the ballots.
So you think he was doing it for the social distancing, or were they messing around with the ballots? Because they got photos allegedly surfacing. You know what I'm saying?
Who really knows what's inside those ballots? Like,
that's
it
what I'm
could be
saying.
Like somebody saying the same damn names, like 100 people writing the same thing.
They got dead people voting for
Correct.
Biden.
They showed that. Yeah. The number of like the registered voters in each
Biggie
state.
and Pac voted for Biden.
Correct. The registered voters in each states were lower than what they actually received in from the mail-in ballots. So those should automatically get taken away, because if you only have, just throw a number out there, 1,000 people in Georgia being able to vote, but then you get 7,000 mail-in ballots, that should be already fraud. Because if you only had 1,000, correct? That's what I'm trying to say. So like, you can't really go off of that.
With the numbers, she know that off the top.
You got to. That's how you make your money. Numbers.
Yeah. So I mean, because you got to look at the individual. Like, are we looking at? Do we want somebody nice in the office, or are we looking at the policies that they're trying to bring into the office? You know what I'm saying? Because like Obama, everybody liked him. Like, I was looking at a video the other day. He just hit the 3 on a. That's what I do.
Right, and walked out.
I mean, it was fine on front. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like,
yeah,
no
he
warm up.
He just
no
that's
warm up.
what I do. But let's be clear here. Obama ain't do shit for us. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, a lot of people don't realize within the Obama administration, Biden was a part of that. So if he was going to do anything great, why he ain't tell Obama?
Correct.
Remember, there's the House and then there's the Senate also.
True.
So if you can't get nothing passed,
but was he really trying to get something passed?
Because he got certain shit passed with the LG.
Laws.
That's what everybody said. Oh, he passed all.
Passed
he got
at that time. Got
some
some of the black people
but nothing
locked
else
up.
for
correct.
So he was getting stuff passed, but was he getting stuff to help us get passed?
Exactly.
Well, again, it says the House and the Senate. We only had one of them, and then you can only get it has to go through one to get to the other. So it's like the bill that they said that Trump got passed for the HBCUs.
Mm-hmm.
That was already in play when Barack Obama was in office.
Correct.
But because now Trump is
the leader or whatever, the president.
You
know what I want to say.
Right. Right. Even though
because Biden ain't gonna be the president if he is until January anyway.
Right. You know but now that he's, Trump is and Barack Obama is, so it's like, and it went through this like, oh, but they say Trump didn't. He just finished off what Barack couldn't finish.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to look at it, it's like, is it because
that's true.
He was black and Trump, right? So it's like that plays a part too. Like, again.
So you think Trump is doing things just to kind of get the black vote?
It seemed like Biden's campaign was more on the black vote than Trump's campaign was. So
Kamala,
you can't even say that.
I saw her in a video when she was listening to Cardi. She's like, Cardi. I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
They singing WAP in front of the. I'm like, yo,
but in the White House.
Yeah, like really?
Yeah.
This is who was about to, and that's like, I'm like, yo,
I think they're trying to seem appealing to black people, like,
like this is
you need us, like,
nah.
Trump ain't trying to do that. Trump like, listen, I am who I am, and I'm gonna be true to myself. I'm not trying to please anybody. I'm trying to seem appealing to anybody. Like, you gonna like me for me, or you're not gonna like me at all.
Exactly.
Straightforward.
No, real shit. Because I mean, we get caught up. Like, I tell people that all the time. Like, one, they give us the illusion like we got a choice.
Right, they pick for you, and then they make you pick
exactly.
your leader. Right, these are the leaders we're gonna give to you.
Yeah, here you go.
They make you feel like you have a choice. Like they already picked the leaders for you, and then they give you the choice of picking who you want to be.
Facts.
Your leader, basically.
Correct.
So there's never a true, we get to pick. Nah, they pick for us.
Selected already.
Right.
Yeah. Within 8 years. So it's like, what do we mean?
You know, he wasn't elected.
He was elected. Let's be clear. So it's like, what is voting really changing for us?
Yeah. I mean, I think on a local level, there's, definitely some benefits on certain things. Cause like, especially if you're trying to buy a home, you know what I'm saying? Certain cities don't open up like the first time home buyers program. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been trying to get a duplex in Coral Springs for the longest. Like, yo, when y'all gonna get that bread up, B? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm definitely looking at like, okay, who I could vote locally
to
get that person
to help
in. You know what I'm saying?
But if they control the presidency portion of it, then who's not to say they're not gonna control the local part of it as well? So it's like, how do we really know? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, how do we really know? Like, within the 400 years that we've been free, what has really voting helped the black community?
So-called free. What do you consider free?
I mean, technically, that's why I said it's so-called.
Yeah.
So it's like,
free,
what is voting really helping us do?
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's just us running in the hamster wheel.
That's if you like we're involved. Like we have like I said, to give us you could have an option. Like you have a choice.
Is it really an option?
Right, to include, right, to feel like you're included in something.
Is it really?
I want to be
that's already
included
pre-selected,
economically.
right?
Correct.
That's already pre-selected for you.
Yeah, you know
we're
what I'm
gonna
saying?
give you a choice that's already pre-selected. It make you feel
they
like
say, oh, we have rights to vote, but do we really have rights to vote, or is it a privilege to vote? Because you could take that away from us. If it was our right, we would keep that. Yeah. So is it really? Is it really? Is it really? Is it really?
Maya Angelou.
Yo, is it really? Is it? Do we really have rights here?
Yeah.
Everything's a privilege.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Just like your driver's license.
Correct. They could take that away.
They can take that away from you. Right.
You get
you
that taken
the
away.
vaccine?
No.
I'm hearing like, yo, they trying to make it mandatory in New York right now.
It's gonna be mandatory.
Send me to jail.
Like shit's about to get crazy.
No.
Like
you gonna go to jail if you just want to go instead of taking it?
I'm not taking it. Well, you don't know what's in it.
I know,
Yeah.
but I ain't going to jail
I don't know
either,
I don't know what you're putting in me. To hurt me.
CMOS is my
Facts.
bringing vaccine.
Correct.
You know
I'm gonna
what
take if it comes down to it, I'm gonna take it because I'm not gonna be a slave in jail. Like hell no.
You don't get your box A in jail.
No, I'm not gonna do none of that. No, I'm gonna take it and just
Like
you know
the brat?
pray. No, they just gotta
Hold
pray.
on, so you gonna take it?
I mean, if it comes down to if it say, hey, you either going to jail, no, I'm not. What's the 13th Amendment said?
Come on, man. They already took T'Challa.
Okay, but what did the 13th Amendment say? It said once you're behind those bars, you are really considered a slave. So it can beat you, kill you, rape you, and all of that. You can't fight that. At least if I take the shot, I take CMOS.
Yeah, but you might die.
I might die in jail too.
No, but I need you.
Got a better chance.
You're not gonna die in jail.
Better
you looking?
Who knows, man? Like,
You just gotta adapt. You know,
I'm not gonna be able to.
We gonna break you out.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to. We'll just have to take the vaccine.
Nah, I ain't taking that shit. I don't give a bum or a clot. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You got to look at who's behind it. Bill Gates. Like, what the you know about?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be fixing and updating my Microsoft.
Money
You know
talks.
what I'm saying? Like,
Money talks.
Like, how the hell you behind the vaccine? You know what I'm saying?
It's a money thing for him, basically. Like, invest in it.
Correct.
To get a profit.
Bill Gates is Thanos. Real shit. Did you see the last?
Yeah.
Thanos was trying to wipe out the population. That's what Bill Gates trying to do. That's why he over there in Africa doing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? He's testing on them in poor countries in Africa. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So to me, they always put back like what I used to say. They always put shit in a movie.
No, for real.
You see what I'm saying? And I just feel like Bill Gates is the Thanos. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to wipe out half of the population.
Yeah. Because, like, come on.
So the world be a better place. It's only if
We could get that number down by half.
Facts. That's literally what they did
you
with
see
the
who
COVID.
lives from it and be like, okay,
Yeah.
we need some of them. Like, what they got in their system.
You know what I'm
Their
saying?
immune system is up to par. Like, we can use that for.
Like, come on, yo. Like, he's over there working with Fauci, you know what I'm saying, with the CDC. Like, they know that whole mask shit. Like, that's not a law to wear the mask. You know what I'm saying? The mask ain't stopping shit. Like,
correct, because how's the cases still rising? That's what I wanted to talk about. Like, they keep saying the cases rising, but you can't go in certain places without the mask. You can't. So how is people still contracting it?
Facts.
So
well, people are dying because at the end of the day, if your breath stink, you know what I'm saying? And you a toxic motherfucker, and you breathing in that shit all day, you're not breathing in no oxygen, you could just die from that. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna die from your breath stink?
Oh, yeah, that's toxicity.
I mean, your breath been stink. So
Right. He just has nothing to let you know your breath was stink.
Yeah, like
so
that shit is like, come on. Like, if you eat bad, just
Yeah.
think about it. Like, if you eat horribly, you know what I'm saying? And you got that shit on, that air, I mean, well, whatever you're breathing is going right back into your nose. That
so
shit
how
can
long
harm
are
you.
you really having a mask on? Because you just going to
I be
Publix
seeing-
or
I
I see
be seeing
people
people
driving.
driving
I
with
saw
that
that
shit
shit
on.
too.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
what? You're in your own
dummies.
car. Like,
Yeah.
take that off.
You know?
Yeah, that's dumb shit. Like,
About to pull up the shorty crib with it on and hit it.
Wow, man.
I don't know about right now because, you know, I'm in kind of like a transition with my whip. I don't know how niggas be feeling like comfortable to want to take shorties out and they ain't got no car. Like, I don't like, I would feel inadequate to sit in the passenger seat. Like, you just wouldn't feel like a man. Like, yo, in the car, nigga.
we could all do Uber. We just Uber together somewhere.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
See, look at you thinking of ways. You
Yeah,
know? And I like
together.
that.
That's
No, because you got dudes out here that's messing it up.
I don't care. Right, I don't even care. Like, they don't mind.
Nah, get your priorities together, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, before you try to take a shorty out on a date, nigga, get your car done. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, things happen. People unforeseen issues happen. You know.
Okay.
You know, so it's like, do we penalize somebody if they have enough money to still take care of that date? You know what I'm saying?
They could just be putting their money in the wrong direction.
They could,
People
but
fronting.
if we just going on a date, if you're able to still make sure that bill is done, however you get there, you get there.
So you gonna run the bill up?
I mean, I'm not gonna run the bill up. I'll be considerate of it, but as long as you could get there without your car, that shouldn't be an issue. But if you need somebody to like come pick you up, you need a woman. It all depends on the kind of chemistry that we have.
Because I feel like you can't. Okay, I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, if something happens, you know, things do happen. But I just feel like in the beginning stage, you're supposed to kind of already have that. I'm not going to be telling my daughter like, oh, nah, you know, understand what he's going through. Nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's what I'm saying, though. Even he might not just have a car, but he got everything else.
Right. Is he being a minimalist?
We don't know. We have to ask him that.
Well, yeah, you got.
Or you have to ask her that too, because women might not have no cars either, so it might not.
That is also.
Yeah, you're right.
And then y'all pick us up, so it's like
because it's more acceptable. Pums is a little bit higher on the market.
He playing the sexes right now.
No. You're right. I definitely agree with you. Like, nah, I don't think I would talk to a chick if she don't got.
So if a woman don't have a car, you're not gonna give her a chance.
She would have to have a good ass story. You know what I'm saying? My job is right up the street. I'm just taking the bus.
Yeah, or something.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saving money.
Her engine might have just blew out.
Get that shit fixed. She gonna be asking me, and it's like, nah, I just met you, boo. She was still getting
around before you. That's what I'm trying to say. She was still getting around before you, so it's just like things happen. Y'all signs might match, you know. You know what I'm saying? Everything might
the chemistry is there.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got good conversations. She's starting her business. You know, everything is just flowing.
Everything is flowing.
You know, you're gonna be like, I can't talk to her without a car.
You know, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Because people are good at acting. You know what I'm saying? People like put their best representatives on. You know what I'm saying? And when you really get into the sauce of the relationship, you're like, oh, I thought you said you was vegan. You know
I eat meat here and there, but I'm still vegan.
Then you're not vegan at all.
You know, just here and there.
I thought you said you take moringa. You know what I'm saying? Like,
when I feel sick, you know.
On a detox.
You know.
Like, we taking moringa and then the Henny in the night. You know what I mean?
At least you did it. You did it. You started your day off right. You know, that's me though. Like, I do like from 8 to 12. You know, I do all my moringa. I do sea moss. I do all my black seed oil. But then at 12 o'clock, like 12 p.m. hit, you know, I might want a burger. You know, like I ate enough. I ate enough for that, so it should balance me out. I shouldn't get sick.
But you're still gonna get sick because you're putting the toxicity back in your body.
But as soon as you step outside, you putting toxicity in your body. So it's like,
no, but your body is your shell, so you need that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like to force things on people, but I just feel like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We should be a little bit more transparent in the beginning. And if she ain't got certain shit right, like, you know what I'm saying, your phone off, or, you know what I'm saying?
You got Wi-Fi.
She gonna call me on WhatsApp?
Yeah. You got iMessage, it's still gonna work. It's still gonna work, you know?
Until you can work around that until you
it's
get...
like, nah. Like, shorties
be
expecting certain things from men, and I feel like, nah, boo, yo, what's up? You know what an LLC is? You know what I'm saying? Like, get your shit up. We not looking for dependence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to carry you. I already got 2 kids. Facts. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's disrespectful when shorties be asking me like, nigga, you got 2 different baby mamas? Like, damn, like, how I'm walking around, look like I got 2 different baby mamas? Like, how you know that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you think that's disrespectful? I think that's like, yo, like,
I'm not gonna
you
say
on
it's
child support?
disrespectful, but it's just like, I think it's like different conversations that have to transpire for you just to come out and act something like that. You know, I feel like get the basics out, like where you was born, what's your favorite food, your favorite color. Like, you just jumping right in on something like you got 2 different baby daddies.
Right.
I got asked that before.
Yeah.
Oh, you on child support?
She bold.
Yeah. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got some women that just been hurt, you know, because I was telling her, I was like, yo, you know, that just sounds like hurt talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was reading a post and this girl was like, she want to get married, but she don't want to live with her husband. I'm like, what? Like,
why you want to get married?
I'm like, why you want to get married? I'm like, yo, that sound like, you know, you still need to heal, queen.
When I was like 21, 20, I said the same thing. I was like,
really?
I could get married, but we could have 2 houses right next to each other.
Well, you could get
when
a
I'm
triplex.
tired of your shit, I could go to my house and you stay at yours.
But it's like, but how do you go to bed not like with your significant other? Like, don't you want to cuddle? Don't you want to be next to the fucking person you love?
I mean, we could cuddle right after shit.
After what? You just don't cuddle regularly?
Nah, like, I gotta go to sleep. Like, who? You doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. You see? Yes.
The whole time throughout the night?
No,
Why
no.
not?
What if she got a big head?
I mean,
I don't want to say. I don't say
Getting
the
numb,
I say the whole night until I get hot. Then it's like, yeah, let me go on my side of the
Yeah.
bed. You go on your side of the bed.
I can't sleep cuddled up the whole night. Like, motherfuckers, are you cold hearted? No, I gotta go to sleep. Like, we're supposed to sleep.
Nah, when I get hot, that's it. Get off me. Get away. Like, move.
I could cuddle like right after. Like, if we just finish, you know what I'm saying, doing the
Right,
thing.
the intimate setting, you can cuddle, but like on a regular day,
I
like
play
man.
with your, eyebrows. You know what I'm saying?
you gotta grease my scalp. You know?
Maybe. You know,
like you can't grease my scalp. Like that's so cute.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like we're in a time where women don't be respecting. Like, I hear where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was talking off camera. What'd you say? Love her out loud?
Yeah,
Yes.
love her out loud. Let
That was
them
the
know.
best thing I heard today, actually.
Love her out loud.
No, you're right. I do tell brothers you gotta love your girl out loud. Like, don't say, yo, I don't give a fuck about her dog. I don't want her dog.
Facts.
And then I go holler at her.
And
Why would
right.
you do that though?
You just say you don't want her.
But you know how y'all niggas talk.
I don't say that. If this is my girl, I'm rocking proud
that's
with
what
her.
I say. Love her out loud. Let him know because again, we may be rocking and he don't know that because I don't show no affection or say nothing. Then he
Correct.
try to holler at you.
Correct.
And it's like, well, you start to him like, well, you ain't. So how can I be mad at him? He's
Yeah,
like,
like,
No, I
you
agree
ain't
with that.
you ain't showing nothing. Like y'all go out, you ain't never show that y'all together. Or that's your shorty or she off limits. So how
You
how
ain't
am I
post
supposed
her
to
up.
right? How am I supposed to know that? To love her out loud. Let them know who.
I agree.
Who
Love me out loud.
love me. Are you loving out loud?
Of course, if I had someone to love out loud, let's be clear. Let's be clear. If I did, I would love my king out loud. Yes, I would.
You love your king out
I
loud?
would. If he demonstrated that he wanted that, yeah, of course, I would.
No, I do think that's very important because you got dudes that be switching out. I'm like, yo, bro, you just said you didn't want her, bro. So let me get her.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
I
You just
learned a
showed me
lot.
your
I've learned a lot. I'm young, but I learned a lot about women. Like I've been in a relationship for 6 years, and we ended things, but we're still like we're not. There's no beef between us. Like our families are still cool. Like
Why did y'all end? Like that's 6 whole years gone. Like
that's how we grew up. Like
y'all grew apart.
Yeah, it grew apart. Right.
Yeah.
That's all it grew
Well, y'all
apart.
was
Like,
young too.
So right, like straight up, I was out of high school too. So
High
lived
school
together,
sweetheart.
everything. So it's like But I said we grew apart. She still come around. She still take my sister. Like she's still
What?
like
Y'all
yeah.
together still.
No. She moved on, and I moved on. Like but
How y'all moved on if she's still coming to get your sister? You said.
yeah, she still come and get my sisters. Like they're still cool. Like she
So
still
how your
take
new
them.
girl take that?
She don't mind. She doesn't care. Like it doesn't.
Really?
Yeah, there's no.
So you know about polygamy? You down with that?
Nah.
You always want to throw that out there. Nobody ain't
man.
down with that. Like
Niggas is down with that, whether they don't want to say they down with it or not. Cause you really in that, so you just gotta bring them together now, bro.
How
Yeah.
she moved on and I moved on. Like,
So she got a new man?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, because
but
they're
she
doing
still
that
comes-
now. Like, I
she
think it's called
comes some-
polygyny or some shit.
I don't know nothing about that.
let's keep it like
I
that.
guess we go no.
Let's keep it like that.
But yeah, she comes pick up my sisters. Like our families are so cool. Like there's no beef between us. Like we still have conversations, check and make sure each other are good. But there's no ill feelings. No,
That's
nothing
real
like.
mature of you guys, though. Because
like-
a lot of
No,
people
that
can't
is
talk
real
about it.
mature.
I've learned
Yeah.
the whole. Like I said, I've learned in the 6 years of being like after. And the part I liked about myself the most, like after we split, I took a whole year off. Like I didn't talk.
Oh wow, you took a break?
I took a whole like.
Because
I took a
people
whole.
don't be taking breaks these days.
Nah, man, I took a
first
whole
time I heard
like
this.
a detox year, like 1 year. Didn't flirt, didn't talk. Like if you weren't family or friends,
So was it because you was hurt, or was it just you wanted to clear your head?
I want to get back, find myself again. Basically, like I was 6 years for one person, so it was like let me get back in myself, like get back in track of myself, like figure out who I like.
That's what's up,
Give
King.
myself
Yeah,
time to
that's what I'm
process
saying.
of
Round
what
of
happened.
applause.
Of
Yes,
Okay,
right.
what
you
happened,
want to
stuff like
transfer that energy?
right. Like I said, straight detox. Like I don't need like literally. It was 6
So you was
o'clock.
abstinence, like no sex,
Yeah.
no nothing.
Whole-
for a
Hold
whole
on,
year?
hold on. You went a whole year
Yeah.
with no poems?
Yes, sir.
That's real
Wow,
discipline. Like
that's-
that's
You on some
amazing.
Pharaoh shit. You
That's
might be on some Ramesses.
Whole year. Like I said, it was past 6 o'clock. If you weren't family or friends, you couldn't call my phone.
That's good shit, bro.
Like I wasn't entertaining. Like if.
So you wasn't
nothing.
eating your meat, nothing?
No, like again, straight detox. Like I didn't want anything to throw me off track. Like I said, I need to get focused, like within myself, like learn myself all over again, get
That's
myself
what's
back on.
up. We gotta get another round of
what I'm
applause
saying.
for that.
That's-
Everything.
That's an
like,
amazing story.
25 years old? Damn, I gotta step
Yeah.
shit up.
See?
And then the girl I'm dating now, like, I talked to her for like a whole year before, like, I asked her out. Like we were talking like a whole year of friendship before I decided to.
So y'all built a friendship.
Yeah, I made sure like a whole year before I even decided. I'm like, just make sure that this is what I really wanted to do again. Like, right.
But was she talking to anybody?
No.
So y'all were both just waiting on each other?
She was waiting, but after I asked her out, she's like, it's about damn time.
I mean, yeah, shit, a whole year. But I do agree with you in regards to like building that friendship. You know what I'm saying? I know you got a lot of people. Excuse me. You got a lot of people that might not necessarily want to date their friend. I mean, it could be tricky depending on what type of friendship you have. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, with people nowadays, they say they friends, but they're not really friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, the motherfucker ain't never been in your house. They don't know. You know
where you live, right?
Yeah. They don't know shit about you.
Correct.
How many siblings you got? Right?
Yeah.
Your
They just
mama
always
name.
saying yes. You know what I'm saying? Back to this whole yes man shit. Like, no yes man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people nowadays, like, they're afraid to get into an argument. You know what I'm saying? Like, they feel like because we don't necessarily have the same views, that means, oh, man, you ain't for me. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, my shit could be whack. Tell me my shit is whack.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's going to make me better. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to stay stagnant. You know what I mean?
The crew I hang out with, like, we hold each other accountable. Like,
That's
if we out and we know, like, you're going to do something, like, you're doing something messed up, like, you're going to put it aside, yo, this is fucked up. But you're a grown man, so we're going to let you make the decision you want to make. We just going to let you know.
Correct.
We don't feel like you should do it.
Yeah.
But again, you grown, so you're going to make decisions on your own to do what you want. So we just going to let you know, like, we're going to hold you accountable as us, but as a girl, you a grown man. You just do whatever you please, but just know that we ain't rocking with it. But we ain't going to stop you. We just going to tell you, listen, you got to live for decisions that you make, but we ain't rocking with it.
No, facts.
I mean, I don't think that, like, women or people in general, you know, want a yes man. I just feel like nobody wants to be confrontational all the time. So it's like, I feel like if you can get your point across without having to go back and forth, then just do that. But it's not with us just saying that, hey, we want somebody that's always going to say yes. It's not that. It's just like, you know, deliver the message properly.
Okay.
That's how I feel. And I feel a lot of people don't do that. It's always just an argument. It's
so
like,
you want Dr. Phil?
I mean, I feel like you should be able to handle yourself accordingly. So if I did something wrong, tell me that. You don't have to say, "Oh, you stupid ass motherfucker." Like, why would you do that?
I know.
And that's what I've learned.
Communication. Like, look at the message.
Communication.
I get what you're saying, but I feel like we live in a time where people are just too soft. You know what I'm saying? Like,
soft? You use your words accordingly.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Queen, I'm not Dr. Phil. So if I'm telling you something that's for your betterment or to rise you above, stop looking at how it's being delivered.
But
like,
you have to, because
I feel like that's all distractions.
No, we have to receive what you're saying to us. So if you're already out there being belligerent and saying stuff, that's already going to be a defense on the person. So how are they going to feel comfortable to talk to you?
No. That I definitely agree with.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to, I'm not, even though I'm from New York and we be with the, you know what I'm saying, you stupid fucking nigga.
Correct.
You know, that don't mean I mean that. You know what I'm saying? It's just how we
it's
talk.
the way y'all talk.
Yeah.
But that would hurt somebody's ears and feelings to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm not a stupid motherfucker.
Right, you say that to them, they want to fight like,
no.
You trying me? Like,
yeah, I definitely agree with you in regards of that.
Yeah.
But you still have some people, like, even when you tell them something to tweak, they still take offense. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nah, like, you could do it better.
Construction criticism, you're saying?
Correct.
Like, okay, well, that's
you know
different.
What I'm saying?
Like, yeah.
Constructive criticism.
Right.
Like, some people just can't deal
some
with it. It's like,
some people can't take it.
Yeah, like, no, tell me my
like,
shit.
I'm just being honest with you, and you getting upset with me. Like, so
yeah,
I can't tell you the truth. So you want me to lie to you.
Correct.
And then when I lie to you, it's like, damn, why you tell me the truth? Like, when I did tell you the truth, you want to fight. So now lying to you is still a problem. So it's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no, you're right. I mean, no one wants unnecessary confrontation.
Correct.
But if it's pushing you in the right direction, I feel like everything is energy. You have to put your energy towards that piece. You know what I'm saying? If it's growing you, that's just me personally. I'm not going to necessarily try to dissect how this person came at me if they're doing it for my better judgment. You know what I'm saying? Right. Especially if you're trying to come from the 9-to-5 world into the entrepreneur world. Like one of my dudes, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rich. He caught me on some 9-to-5 thinking type shit versus entrepreneur. Like, I was trying to pay myself, right? And when I was going through the process, they was asking for some type of IRS type shit. And I was like, damn, I don't think I got that. So I texted him and he was like, yo, you got that, bro. I'm like, no, I don't. And mind you, I wasted a whole week already. And he was like, yo, you got it. And I was like, nah, I don't got it. He was like, yo, look, nigga, I'm going to charge you $100 to move forward. And I'm like, nigga, what? $100? Hell nah. So I Googled what
you needed.
it actually said that I needed. And I was like, oh, they're asking for my EIN number.
But they just used it in a different wording?
Yeah, they use it in a different wording. You know what I'm saying? Like a code or something like that. And he was like, see, I told you I had it. He was like, yo, look, you waited a whole week. Whole week went by. You didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, you're right, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Because he said he was going to charge you, did that give you, like, the motivation?
Yeah.
Because
I'm like, yo, you supposed to be my boy. Like, how you
so
going
that made you want to motivate to go ahead and find that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, how you going to charge me $100? Like, nigga, what? Like, get out of here. But it's that he didn't do it in a way where I felt attacked, but he didn't do it softly neither. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't feel no way about it because at the end of the day, now I'm able to pay myself through my LLC. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we got to come away from this type of thinking like, oh, this person is coming at me. No, do you want to grow?
Right.
Because entrepreneurship is a fad now. You know what I'm saying? It's a trend, but you can't actually do it if you don't have nobody in your family that actually done it. You know what I'm saying? You don't got no mentor. You know what I mean?
No real examples.
Right.
Yeah.
No real examples. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you got people out here now that play off that shit. Like all these programs.
These courses.
Yeah, all these courses.
Sign up. It's
Right.
like they tell you their story, but then as soon as you sign up for the course, you hear the story again. It's
Yeah.
like, give me the real information at this
It's
point.
like, come on, I'm tired of hearing you sold drugs, bro. Okay, I get that.
forget
You
it.
know,
Yeah. What's in
I'm
the
happy
wall
for
folding
you.
shirts.
Yeah,
Right.
Like,
you know,
Really?
we was in the trenches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was
heard that
locked up.
you inspired me then. That's why I got the course. So
Yeah.
now I got the course, and you still saying like, I'm folding T-shirts. Like, I don't want to hear that no more. Like, give me the blueprint. If I'm paying
Right.
$250, give me A, B, and C. If I want to do Forex,
Yeah.
this is what you do. Log into this account, get a broker, do this. Tell me that I just gave you $250. But no, it's all a scam.
Yeah.
That's all it really is at this point.
No, you're right.
Yeah. So
I done got a couple courses. You know what I'm saying?
I Talk Great podcast.
I know.
So let's be
You
clear.
want to get into podcasting?
You know?
Let me show you how.
You know?
Make sure you get Anchor.
You need a camera. Like, come on.
It's like you can't trust nobody. Like even now, you seeing like all these celebs talking about fixing your credit. Like when I saw Floyd Mayweather do that shit, I'm like, nah, son got to be up with that shit.
Right.
Yeah, like come on, bro. Like you need money that bad?
He's being paid to say that.
That's what I said, like endorsements.
Right.
Yeah, but it's like for credit, because
For
all them
everything.
creditors was coming at you. I don't really think that shit worked though. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, they could dispute certain things, but at the end of the day, when I got my credit up, I just had to pay some of them doctor's bills. Like I just had to call. You know what I'm saying? I
Gotta
just
pay
had
some debt off.
Yeah, like I just had to call and dispute. You know what I'm saying? Well, not dispute, but just say, yo, like, all right, the bill is $600. I give you $200. You know what I'm saying? And shit, my score went up like 60 points. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like they attack us because they know that people don't want to read.
And it's convenient. If
And
I'm
it's
gonna pay you
yeah.
$60 for you to fix my credit and I don't gotta do nothing, take the $60 so I could take my time and do something
Do
else.
something else.
No,
You know?
facts.
So it's like, but they really don't really do nothing with that $60 either, because they're
Oh,
doing
yeah,
the
nah.
same thing that we could have done ourselves.
Yeah.
So it's like, do we want to pay the $60?
Or we can
Or do you want to go
Do
do the
it
work?
Fix it
yourself.
yourself,
Yeah.
right.
It's like,
Yeah, because if you got Credit Karma, like you see the dispute shit
Correct.
said right there. So you could just do it right there. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the laziness back to the health why we can't take Moringa and Henny.
hey, it works though. I'm in tip-top shape. Let's be clear.
You can squat down.
I can do all of that.
can be a
Yes.
Megan?
I can do it. Yes, I
You
can.
can run a mile.
Yes. Yeah.
You can run a mile.
Yeah, I can run a mile, 2 miles.
Oh,
I actually run
yeah.
in the sun. I recharge every day in the sun.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
I guess it's
You know,
working
some
for her.
Aquawoman shit.
Right.
have to be. Got to protect the black woman, at all costs. Nobody not protecting us,
Oh my God, here we go with it. You are protected, queen.
Well, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? You are protected. But no, I feel as if at the end of the day, being healthy is the better way to go, because then you're not going to have that lazy type of mindset and not feel like you can't get extra shit done.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And especially when you're in a relationship, like you can't have two toxic people
Correct.
trying to fix a problem.
Gotcha.
That's why people can't stay together long now. I commend your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because for you to talk to the same female for a whole year before you even smashed.
It's beautiful. It happens.
No, it is. I mean,
Yes.
you're the rare occurrence, but it kind of lets me know that there is hope for the future. You know what I'm saying? Like when I meet brothers like you know what I mean? Because it's like, what the hell is going on? These kids is TikTok. I can't get my son off the gram. You know what I'm saying? He on the gram more than me.
Yeah,
I'm
my
like,
daughter too.
I wake up in the morning. I'm like, yo, how you on the gram?
Yeah, her phone be going off. I'm like, who are you talking to so much?
That
Like,
kid is
what's
litty.
going on? Yeah, Instagram's always notification. Instagram. They got group chats. I'm like, what is y'all doing on this?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Altering their minds. You know what I mean? To the point where we can't just take a regular picture.
We can't function without it.
Yeah. I gotta take the picture like this. I gotta take it like that. No, I'm not a
proper
camera guy.
Lighting. I gotta get this angle.
No, this is what you look like.
Well, that's true.
Fix that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, don't tell me to fucking turn here and there and do all this extra shit. No, you might need to go do something extra or, you know, go fix whatever you need to go fix. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the false reality that social media gives people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got all these fake pages. Like, I actually thought, you know what I'm saying, 19 Keys hollered at me the other day. You know? I was like, oh shit, he following me now?
Yeah.
And it's a whole fake page. Like, who would spend the time to do that shit?
Fans.
Like, you actually had to go on this person's page, screenshot that picture,
yeah,
upload that shit, then go in my inbox. Yo,
Correct.
you just won. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. If you actually took that energy and put it into what you actually said you wanted to do, then you'll be further in life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have to be here trying to scam. You know what I'm saying? Like on some PPP shit.
But really, was it really a scam though?
Was
So
it?
like, we need some money from them.
No, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
give us something. Y'all ain't giving us reparations. Give us something. Like, come on. Like, nah.
You feel like we should get reparations?
Yeah, I do. I want a house.
You want a
I
house?
want land.
You
Yeah.
want 40
I want
acres of
business,
mule?
like stuff that we can't get, but all us having to work so hard for. Yeah, give us that back. Yeah. So if you give me some PPP money, hey, why not? That's the closest that we're gonna get. Plus, you know, with the currency of the dollar bill, who knows why they was really giving us all this money?
No facts.
You know,
You know
it's
what I'm
gonna be
saying?
worth nothing.
They print the money out of nowhere.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then they didn't add it to the debt. Like they paused the clock,
debt,
right?
correct.
And then printed this money out of thin air and sent it out to everybody to put back in the economy. It's like,
Yeah.
and then they raise taxes from 6% to 7%. I don't think
Correct.
most people realize that.
No, yeah, you know, because
It went up 1%. I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
all
Like 7%. I'm
So
like,
that's what they was doing through the coronavirus,
correct.
trying to raise shit. Because even now, when we had to do our health insurance, like the health insurance, like that shit was like $20-something. Now that shit's like $30-something. Or if you got like
Everything's
a
going
family
up.
PPO, that's just like $400. I'm like, damn, who the hell could pay that shit? Like,
And it only takes like 10 cents to make $100 bill. Just keep that out there. Just throwing that out
for
there.
real? I
Yeah.
didn't
So it's
know
like,
that.
yeah, gotta, you know how much I love numbers. So
Yeah.
yes, it takes 10 cents to make $100 bill. So it's like they giving that shit away. They know what's gonna happen, and that's why they got the Forex, the Bitcoins, and all that, because that's where we're really gonna be heading at.
The digital
soon.
bread.
Correct.
right.
so you gonna let your dude flip your income tax?
If I believe in him enough to do it, but no, probably not. Probably not. You know.
Oh, now you ain't
Say
gonna
that.
believe it?
He got to have a real business plan with that. Like a real business plan, you know. Let's be clear.
Nah, I mean, I feel like they do got some dudes out here, you know what I'm saying, that just be messing it up. Like, you know, so you're really representing for the good brothers, you know what I'm saying? Your girl might be in trouble.
Yeah. we needed to hear this story.
She's not
Gives
worried.
us hope.
She's not worried.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got dudes out here taking their shorty's car. Like, I be seeing that shit all the time, you know what I'm saying? They take their shorty's car, drive around all day, bring that shit back with no gas in it.
Wow.
Oh, hell yeah. I see that shit all the time in my job. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you need a ride, boo?
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for him to come pick me up. That's sad, man. Like, you gotta be on time if you got my car. Like, at
your
least
car,
be on
right.
time. That's not that baby boy shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I put rims on there.
That's
I
my
put the new
shit.
Dayton's. It's my shit. But what would make a female want to date a guy like that right off the rip, though?
guy like what?
That don't really got shit going on. That's just finessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got these dudes out here that just be using extra words to say one simple shit. You know
But
what
how
I'm
do you
saying?
really know? You won't know until you get around the energy to know if it's a finesse or not. But I feel like once you know he's lying, then yeah, you shouldn't really put no energy into that. But you got to give it a chance to know if he's lying or if this is who he really is.
But you could look at the actions of a person. Like, I feel like if you're trying to come out and use words on some encyclopedia shit,
Like
you know
Shakespeare.
what I'm saying?
Like Shakespeare.
But then at the end of the day, you still ain't really got nothing going on in your life. It's like, nah. Because all of that is not necessary. You know what I'm saying? Like, any word can be made up. You could still get your message across simply. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with learning some words here or two, but if it's like you know what I'm saying, bro, like, yo, I had to kick my cataracts and, you know, catastrophic and, you know, that,
Yeah.
it's like, what?
Just tell me what you want to say.
Yeah, like,
put it in layman's term for me, right?
Yeah.
exactly. Like, Martin Luther King ain't talk like that. Hey, Like, he made shit happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really why they got rid of Martin Luther King, because he was coming for the bread. If you really look at it, they will give us the social leverage. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, they'll let us socialize with them, but they're not going to give us the economic. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Give us the money. And
money
that's what
you
Martin
need,
Luther King.
right.
Yeah, and that's what we really need. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, okay, we don't want to get hit up upside the head, you know, from no popo no more. You know what I'm saying? But we really need the bread and have to learn about financial literacy. So
Gotcha.
I don't know if reparations, because you got the way we spend money now, well, niggas will be broke back in
Right back in the same situation.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they ain't gonna invest that money. They ain't trying to think of no way to flip it to residual income. Most people ain't thinking about that.
Yeah.
Like,
But there's a lot of people that do think about that. So the people, whatever they do with their money, that's them. But us knowing the knowledge that we have,
Yeah.
we need reparations. I
So
don't
you
care what
need
you
it.
finna say. Yeah, you need it too, nigga. Like, let's be clear. Like, come on, stop playing. Like, come on.
No. I have read some things and realized that at the end of the day, yeah, we do need some bread to kind of get
That's
shit
the only
going.
way that we gonna be able to move. That's the circle of life is money.
Yeah.
Like, let's be clear. We can't get here. Without gas, we can't get here.
Shoot
Without
you some gas.
You know, yeah, let me get some of that. You know, like we can't do nothing without money.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing we can't do. We can't brush our teeth. You know, we gotta buy those supplies, even if it's the natural ones. So we need money.
Yeah,
Like, I don't care. I don't know why people keep saying, "Oh, we don't need reparations. We need this." No, give us reparations. We'll start learning how to group together. We'll start learning how to fight. We'll start learning how to self-protect ourselves. We'll learn how to grow this shit on the ground and all the shit that they've been doing. But we need the money first so we can start doing that.
Yeah.
We
That's
have to.
true.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Pay me.
Go ahead, Sister Soldier.
Pay me. Pay me that. My ancestors died for this. Pay me
Nah,
that.
you're right. Yeah.
Yes.
So you going back to Africa?
I want to, like, tomorrow. You ready?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I
I
really
don't know.
want to.
I don't know how to grow shit.
Hey, we gotta learn. We gotta learn. Like,
No, you're right. I do want to learn. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I do want to learn how to grow my own stuff. But I'm not gonna say I'm 100% ready. Like, even when I went to the gun range not too long ago, like, that shit, I know I wasn't in nothing with guns in my past life, because that shit is loud as fuck. Like,
Bro,
I be in there like,
yeah. I don't know. I don't think I could just, like, shoot somebody and happy. I gotta
yeah.
be mad as fuck. I gotta think about something that somebody did to me. Are you messing with my kids or something? I don't think I could just
Yeah.
really just. They be like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, how y'all do that?
Like,
Like,
hell yeah. Like,
my
they're
soul is
adrenaline
happy
rush.
right now.
yeah.
the rush we get out of
Yeah.
shooting.
I don't know. The
Yeah,
noise
I
was
don't
just so
have it.
damn loud. Like, I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Then
Like,
the casings come at you. I'm like, oh shit, why is it coming back at me? Like, what the hell? Like, that's scary already. Like, I need a black man to protect me. Cause,
You know
like,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that shit, I was like, what
this
the
ain't for
fuck?
me.
Yeah. I was dressed wrong. I went there in like a nice little cute dress on a date. I'm like, what the
okay,
fuck?
you was cute.
You know, can't shoot nothing. Like,
You gonna fight Becky with your nail on?
I am. You know, get this shit. Like, sure. Like, let's be clear. Yes.
Oh no, but I do feel like we do got to get more into tactics. You know what I'm saying? Because they're training for something.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Martial law. So we can't be coming up, you know what I'm saying, with Tim boots on and trying to look swag when they already got all this shit down pat.
Yeah, I'm
Right
going
there.
to the revolution looking like this.
You gonna be in Fashion Nova?
I'm gonna go there looking good. There's no, I'm gonna shoot somebody. Let's be clear. I'm gonna go there looking cute. But somebody gonna
your
get
do-rag
shot.
on?
Yeah, I'm gonna go there looking fly as hell.
You
I
looking
got it. Somebody gonna get shot. Let's be clear.
Oh man.
That's real shit.
I'm going there fly as hell.
Facts.
You know,
Yes. Yes.
But you're gonna be putting yourself in a compromising position. You know what I'm saying? Like with the hair, with you, it's shit
Yeah,
to
but we can go
grab.
ahead. Okay, we can put
You
it
gonna
on.
tie-
We can make it cute. Like, I'm still gonna be cute at the revolution. Like, I am. Yes,
Ooh.
I am. We gonna put this hair up, have it in a bun like I always do. I'm gonna have on some
You're having a
80s
buzz. You're gonna get your
yes.
lotion. You're gonna get your Vaseline out.
Yes, ready, suited and booted. Yes.
Oh man.
Yo, you cracking me
You
up,
get
yo.
shot.
Yo, man, this was good, man. Thanks, brother, for coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for having me. Thanks.
Yeah,
for having
man,
me.
for sure. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to put you on the auction. You know what I'm saying? You know.
I need one. Let's be clear.
And this is what I was saying. There's not a lot of brothers like this, so you might have to share them.
I'm not sharing that. I'm not gonna do that to his girl either. You see, I'm gonna wait. Just like she got hit hers. Let's be clear. I'm gonna
Oh,
wait.
you gonna
for
wait
mine.
till they break up?
No, I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till the ancestors give me mine. Yes.
But they don't got a lot of niggas out here walking
Hey.
like that. Like, you might be the only one in Florida, bro.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. The group of people I hang out with, like just like me.
Okay, so you gotta go hang out with him.
I have to.
The
You
group
gotta
of
be a
brothers
cougar. cool guy, every guy.
Hey.
Oh man.
You say you were 25?
Yeah. The oldest.
Yeah.
No, the second oldest, because the first oldest, like, he's only 27. So.
How was your brother?
Tyrone, he's 24.
24. Okay, see, you down with that?
That's why I'm waiting. You see, that's why I'm just gonna wait.
Are you waiting till you get a little bit older, or are you
I'm
waiting?
just gonna wait until the ancestor gives me mine.
I don't know about dudes in their 30s. I don't know. You know
I've met good men before. You know, I'm not gonna say that. I have met good men before.
Okay.
Yes.
Good in like they had their job and shit together, or they were good in like their morale.
Oh, I met good men mentally, spiritually.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
you
have.
attracted that.
Yeah. You
That's
know,
good.
sometimes I, at one point in my life, I wasn't ready for the good men I met. So, yeah. So that's a reflection on me as well. Now that I'm ready, now I have to wait till they're ready, I guess.
Okay.
It's the energy. Yeah.
Okay. No, you're right. No, you're right.
That makes
I tell
sense.
people that all the time. Like, you know, sometimes you don't necessarily get what you may feel you want because you still might be toxic on the inside. Because like,
Gotcha.
girls be like, why I keep meeting the same?
Yeah, you gotta fix
There's
yourself.
nothing in
And
you.
Right, something in you
Facts.
that you're attracting, right? Like whatever.
Correct.
You gotta fix the inner self.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead, girl.
The inner you, right?
Yes.
Fix you before
Of
you.
course.
Right. Heal you.
Yeah,
Right.
Take a year off.
Facts.
Right. Or once you're like, God, I need me a good man.
So were you in church doing that, or were you just on your own?
What do you mean?
Like when you was going your whole year hiatus, were you in church heavy, or what did you do to kind of keep your mind off of like women? Because you were into photography, like I'm sorry, you see, like you in the industry, like you seeing models, you seeing baddies.
Yeah, but like I said,
It was discipline. That's what we need.
Besides that-
We need a king.
yeah, besides that, like I said, I hardly talk, I hardly open my mouth. So again, if you don't speak to me, I don't speak back. Like if you wave, I wave. But
Okay.
spoke when I'm spoken to. Other than that, if you don't have a conversation with me, then you will never know what I sound like. I just
Yeah, you gotta write an ebook, bro.
I want to read it. I want to read it. You know.
keep to
Yeah.
myself. Like I said,
That's what's up, bro.
I get called a bunch of names because I don't entertain or give
Yeah.
people the time of day or feel like right. So
You just inspired me. You know what I'm saying?
So do better, King.
Yeah, I'm gonna do better.
Yes,
you know what I'm
please.
saying? Damn, you know, I can't be
Yeah.
a hoe no more. You know?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
tell my brother the same thing. That right now, I'm telling him the same thing. Right now, I'm like,
Yeah.
you gotta do better for yourself, man.
No,
Like,
you're
Right.
right. Yeah.
you
No.
complained about certain things, but I'm like, you're doing certain things also to keep you in the same cycle of what you're going through. I'm like, if you
Correct.
break the cycle, then
Correct. Break
Things
the
will change,
generational
right.
curse.
Correct.
You're
I don't
right.
say a
Start
generational
a new
curse.
chapter.
You just need to fix himself so you don't
Okay.
keep going the same cycle.
Well, because you
and
know some of these things can be passed down. Like if you grow up seeing certain things, you know what I'm saying? It's in your generation, or then it might be within your genes.
Correct.
Like if your dad is a dog, you could probably be a dog too.
see that.
Roof, roof.
See, that's and I think that's like another big part too, because me and my younger sister live together, and
Mhm.
one thing I hate, like and she's a Gemini, like, but I love her to death. Like I'm her, like
Yeah.
me and her bump heads all the time,
Mm-hmm.
but she know I'll go to war for her. I'm killing anybody. Like
Yeah.
Of course.
it's 10 toes down for her, but I don't show that side too much because she be like, oh, you love me, this and that. I'm like, you already know that, but like,
Yeah.
but again, like when she's upset
Mm-hmm.
or when she don't get her way or I piss her off, she's like, you're just like daddy. I don't. That's
a trigger for you. then.
Right, that's a trigger.
Why?
So that's like I
I
don't
mean-
want to be nothing like him.
But I
The
mean,
total
you can't.
opposite.
It's
So it
DNA.
it drives me even more to make sure that I ain't nothing like him. I'm like,
oh, okay.
I already look like this man. I don't want to be nothing else like
That
him.
could
Like
be
it,
trauma
right.
in one, too.
It drives me to be nothing like him. It's like when it like, oh,
So
you-
that's your reasoning behind of like going so hard because you just don't want to be nothing like your pops.
no,
Yeah.
I just don't desire to be like I said. I know what the life that he again married. So my dad's been married as long as I've been living, basically. Like, so 25 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, so you've been married to your wife for 25 years, but I'm like, how did I get here? You was like,
Hold on. Oh, so who he's married to is not your mom's.
no.
Oh.
And then my sister was born 3 years after me,
Uh,
so it's like,
see, I just feel like, this is all about the man winning. I feel like at the end of the day, if we were allowed to be what we were originally are supposed to be, then we wouldn't have to be looked upon as like, okay, the side kid and side this. I do feel like a lot of brothers are not looking at the cultural aspect of polygamy. They're just looking at the aspect of just wanting multiple pumps.
Listen,
You know what I'm
if you
saying?
talk about polygamy one more time,
He's pushing this agenda hard.
Because it's true. Like, come on.
Because
Because for real, like he's looking at it like where, you know, he might feel that how like my stepsister, you know what I'm saying? Like my dad had 5 kids outside of my mom. You know what I'm saying? And my stepsister was like, you got daddy.
Better.
I'm like, you can have this nigga. Like, what? You know what I'm saying?
They get
like,
treated better. That's the thing.
But my dad whooped our ass. Like, we didn't get treated better. He wouldn't even let me buy Jordans. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you could have lived with this nigga a long time. I don't give a fuck. But, you my sister. But she didn't want that stepsister role. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So
she wanted a full sister role?
She
What are you talking about?
like, what? It's like you want all your siblings to be from the same mother and father. You know what I'm saying? That's how we were trained. But I feel as if it takes a village. So if we go back to the way we're supposed to be, then men wouldn't have to be chastised and all these labels placed upon us. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's another way for them to separate the black family. You know what I mean? Financially, if he has his finances together and he's able to take care of the multiple homes and she's able to come in and assist and help and make things better, because a woman always make things better, then what's wrong with that? Because that's the way we live. Like, I tell people that all the time. Like, when I went back to Africa and I went off the grid, this man had 5 wives. We can't say he's living wrong. He's living in accordance to the way we would have lived if there was never any slavery. You know what I'm saying? So this is how a man was supposed to be. It's just society and has changed everything, and it's making us look bad. It's making us look like, we ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
If you're in Africa and you're doing that for the culture,
so we got to go to Africa, but they got a lot of polygamy colonies here.
Well, then go there. Here in Florida, let's be clear.
So would you be down to be in the colony?
I don't want to say I'll be down, but I will understand it more if I seen it. More.
So if you was in the neighborhood of
correct,
it,
yes.
you would be more down with a sister
I
wife.
would understand it. Yes. I'm
okay.
I'll be down.
Don't interject.
I would understand it a little bit more. Yes.
Okay, so society is getting to you to why you're not accepting of it.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you got to go to one of the colonies, maybe in Texas. Let me pull one up. I think they got some in Texas, Virginia.
Texas.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Texas.
Texas, then see how.
ATL, you know what I'm saying?
That's right down the street. We go to ATL.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Represent for the A, and then we'll be okay.
I'm not saying we'll be okay, we'll be more understanding to it, yes.
But you are going to be okay.
I think women have more problem with it because, again, guys leave kids in different households and don't take care of them.
Facts.
So that's why I think
pressure on us.
They're not being they're not being the alpha male that's supposed to be. So like if you're gonna be a man and decide to have a child, like take care of that responsibility.
Correct.
Then
so is he not taking care of it because he's not in the household? What if he's coming over and he's spending time
there's a lot of deadbeats out here.
No. I can attest to that. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of brothers that make us brothers that do want to take care of our kids look bad. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like there is
on both ends too, because the mothers.
Yeah, you got some baby mamas.
Yeah,
my baby mama. Hell yeah,
as pawn for the man when he's really trying to be in the kid's life. So I think that goes both ways.
And abuse,
yeah.
But
trying to put a brother on back pay. You know what I'm saying? Like
we're not together no more. Yeah.
To get back.
Oh yeah, like I'm like, come on, Your Honor, she's lying. Like what the fuck?
Since you took my heart.
No.
Let's be clear. That's how it goes. But I don't condone that at all.
Yeah, like come on. Why would I have to give you any bread if I'm here with my child? I'm here with my son all the time.
You're not here with us.
Yeah,
your son.
It just didn't work out.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
That's that pain. That's why. Yeah, I don't condone that at all. I think that's not the way to handle the situation.
Yeah, like I was fighting for like 4 years back and forth for the Broward court. Like there's a dark cloud.
Correct.
Over the Broward courthouse.
No, for real.
You know,
the system is made like to help us.
To help the women, right?
Yeah.
We're made to like you go to court, you're gonna lose regardless.
All the women in the courthouse, they some old bitter women that have been through shit. Like I had to finesse.
That's on their interview.
Yeah.
Like you gotta be on some like.
You been through some shit?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You divorced? Okay, good.
Yeah, you got 3 different baby daddies? Check. It gotta be. Yeah.
Because all the women down there, man, I'm like, damn, I'm trying to see my son. Like, what the fuck?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and they put me through the ringer. I'm like, I want to spend this amount of time. Really? Why?
Yeah, what are you gonna be?
What the hell you mean?
What's my child? I haven't explained why.
Exactly. I don't know how dudes don't spend time with their boys. Not saying the girl should be neglected, but your son, you know what I'm saying? That's your little mini you. I'm definitely not letting no other dude come in there and try to impose or put his information on your son. You know what I'm saying?
Even with the women, with the little girls, girls' first love is a dad. It's a man.
Yeah.
So we need that from the beginning.
Correct.
So I don't want you just to put that line.
No. That's true. Yeah.
We need that same bonding time as well. We need
Correct.
that masculine energy so we don't date trying to find that.
No, you're right.
So yeah,
You know what I'm
Looking
saying?
for the wrong thing.
Correct.
Right.
So we
Call
need
it
our
habit
dads.
growing up.
Yeah, you're right. So you got to call me daddy.
correct. Correct.
Man, this was good, man. This was good. Definitely thank you for coming
Thanks
on,
for
brother.
having me.
You know
No
what I'm
problem.
saying?
I appreciate it.
For sure. Man, we out of here. Make sure y'all click the link below. Go to www.henu.com. Get your merch. It's your boy, Mr. Williams.
God is Shayna.
We out of here, man. Peace.